So getting directly into it, I think that the straw that broke the camel's back was because see, Shamar can't maybe not he's not able to count very well, but like I had told you, which I suggested this to Shamar, he needs to start getting his checks, his money in checks so that he can see the total amount on a piece of paper with the hyphen behind the zero, so he knows if it's 5,000, 6,000, 10,000, and it'll be written out how much the amount is as well. So when money is deposited into Shamar's bank account, I don't think that there's a problem at all with him knowing how much it is by looking at his balance. It's the counting part, physically having to count the money. But if it's in a digital setting where the money is not in his hands and it's in a bank or credit union where he can call up and the automated system can tell him exactly how much he has, there's no way that Shamar's lying on Alvo that Alvo did these things. Now, a few years ago, I had somebody staying at my house as a favor until they got on their feet. And I was told, I don't think we should be doing this or whatever because, they got a history of sticky fingers. And they did the exact same thing to me. They had my Cash App information and they had redirected it to, how did they do it? Whatever how they did, they have the information and they was taking money off of my account and they took almost up to $1,200 off my account. And I used to go in, of course, and I would like roughly check my balance, if I did a couple of Amazon purchases or stuff online like shoes or whatever, like designer shoes. I would find like different websites where I could get some wholesale, but not no knockoffs, but real designer labels at for half the price, those kind of websites. So I would go and see what the damage was after I would purchase these items. And I never wasn't really paying that much attention, but I didn't realize that $1,200 of my money was gone. Obviously, I had a lot of money in my account for me not to notice that. But a lot of people would say, "Well, how didn't you know this $1,200 was missing?" I didn't notice it. Let's just say that it was a lot of money in that account, and I wasn't like dollar for dollar. And obviously, that's more than a dollar. That's about over $1,200 that was taken. But the same sort of situation that Alvo did to Shamar was done to me. And that's why you got to keep your information, really safe because people will do this to you. And let me tell you something, he didn't just do that to him that one time. There was a few times questionable, and the first thing Alvo said was, "Oh, my supporters gave me money for an Airbnb." He's been doing that with Shamar's money when he was with Shamar. He had his information to do it after they broke up. He's in a tight bind. He's homeless. He doesn't want to stay with his relatives, and he pretty much, in my opinion, took the information from Shamar. He had all the bank information and he had the money transferred over to him where he could pay for that Airbnb like he was Shamar. Even though we know he's not. He's Alvo and he's broke. And Alvo is only doing this stuff because he's broke, busted, and disgusted. Yes, because that phone call of SSI was crazy. Yeah. And he shouldn't have put a 1 in the chat. Don't you think that that's kind of like crazy how I got to take these headsets off my head because this thing be making my head get a headache. Don't you guys think it's kind of crazy how he has his social security number? Why do you need Shamar's social security number even after the breakup? Why didn't you just throw that information away after you guys broke up? Why do you have his information to be using that against him. I can't believe Shamar allowed Alvo to get that close to him to know his Social Security number. Now that's a big problem. That is a big problem because he didn't need to know his Social Security number in order to help him out. Now I can understand him not being able to count his money and needed Shamar needed him to count his money physically, but all the Social Security number, his IDs and all that other stuff, nah, he didn't need that. Paris Evans, good afternoon. Good afternoon, sweetie. It says, so was that Shamar only account? I have no idea. I have no idea. Usually people have a checkings and savings account in one bank like me, but that's not always the case. I have two. I have two bank accounts. I have a Citizen Bank account and I have Santana. I probably don't even pronounce it right. Santana Bank. So I have two bank accounts. But everyone that doesn't have two bank accounts, and I don't know, I can only speak for myself. I only have one Shamar probably only has one bank account, and I think that that would be the best thing for him. You know what I'm saying? He's having a lot of money problems, and I don't think that he would make it that complicated for himself. But I don't know. I would have to ask him. But then again, I wouldn't ask him because I'm not pocket watching him like that. But I'm just telling you, it was kind of weird how he said that his crush was the one that got that Airbnb for him, and the crush has just exposed him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you guys listen to um a tape, a video I found. He exposed the whole thing, so you can tell by the conversation. I'm gonna let you guys listen that if this dude was all about what you're saying, you know, which we know that's not the case, he wouldn't be saying what he said in this video that I'm gonna share with you guys. Hold up. I want y'all to get the likes up to 100 before we play the video that I had found surfing around the web. It's actually a channel that I don't normally see post, and they put it up. Because sometimes you can find videos and they got more of the tea than we do. And we're the sector who, shout out to those channels. We're the sector that, speaks on this on a daily basis. This is our content, you know what I'm saying? But you get people like from the big go sector who they catch everything that's going on when they're live streaming. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these jokers are associated with those people from Big Go, TikTok. They're all over the place. But them channels, like they cover like TikTok drama, Big Go drama, and sometimes they might catch some stuff that we're not going to catch because we're looking on Instagram and maybe TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, TikTok, and of course YouTube is the main headquarters for us finding our mess. It says thankful Thursday. Yes, you already know, manifest. I'm new here, but he's so invested in destroying Shamar that he's crashing out bad. Yep. He's so invested in destroying Shamar. I'm glad that you know that. And it's safe to say that if you're saying it, a lot of other people see it too, because that's what I feel like he's trying to do. He wants to crash Shamar and ruin him so bad that he's trying anything, any means necessary, and he's crashing out himself. Alvo is evil, y'all. I know he's very evil. And people around him that Alvo is associating with, they're even starting to see that he's no good. Like the dude that he was calling his man, the Spanish dude. Now the dude sitting up there saying, what he's saying about him. Let me see what them likes are at. Let's get them up to 100, and then I'm gonna play the video. Yeah, because we were doing good for a hot little second with the, hitting the like button, and then people start slacking off, like, oh, we don't have to do it anymore because she's not really saying it no more. No, when you come in here, support the channel. It's free to like. Nobody's over here begging, talking about I need to get $100 or $300 quota each day. Talking about Cash App. I don't do that over here. So at least thing you can do is hit the like or the dislike button. Period. Point blank. Sorry, I'm late. I can't see the entire poll to complete it. You said that all you have to do is, the X that's in front of you on the right hand corner, manifest. Click off the X if you're on a mobile phone, and then hit the like or the dislike. Yeah, if you're on a mobile phone. As a matter of fact, let me go into my own. I'm gonna go into my own live to make sure I know what I'm talking about right now. Hold on. Well, somebody's live. I'm gonna go into somebody's live that's live right now, and I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna go into my own live. How about that? I'm live right now. Here's why women are using the booty trainer instead of working. And a ad came up, so let me. Yeah, all you gotta do is it says live chat. The X is right on the right hand corner. Is live chat on the left hand side, and the X is right on the right hand corner. Hit the like or the dislike, and then if you want to go back into the chat at the where the like buttons at, it says live chat, and then you just hit the live chat, and it pops right back up. It's a no brainer. If you really truly want to support the channel, you will find that like button and hit it. Whether if you don't want to find it, then that's when you won't find it. Alvo is dirty. Shamar needs to stay single. Yeah, you already know about. Ooh, child, you ain't never lied, honey. Dirty ain't the word, honey. It says Alvo is new. Shamar is. It says Alvo is the new Shamar. Yep, exactly. In his relationship with his new boyfriend. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Alvo's playing a dangerous game. He definitely is, and I always say it. But I always say sometimes we have to let people see things for themselves. I can't keep trying to promote what I know to be the truth. You have to see things for yourself. We're almost at 100. We're almost at 100. This is a good example of how much of a slime ball Alvo is. I was just thinking about the like button. Now, when I had my like button private, for an example, when you couldn't see it, this is a good example. And I just went and looked at like how many likes I had so we can look at the video, right? That I'm going to show you. Now, if my like button was private, I could say, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's get them up to 100. And we could be at 100 if the like button was private and you guys couldn't see it, right? Because you guys want to see that video I'm promising you to see. Now, if the like button was private, I could be saying, hit the like button, let's get to 100, and I could be at 150 likes already. You wouldn't know that. It's the same thing with when he does Cash App. He'll say, I need $100 a day. And people will be like, $100 ain't nothing. And his supporters said, they're like, that ain't nothing. We can help him with that. He gets on live every single day, and he keeps saying, all I need is $75, y'all. When he's saying all I need is $75, he could be at $250, but he's telling you all he needs is $75. And then when he gets down, when he says all I need is $50, he could be at a $300 to $400. Nobody knows all together collectively how much he's getting from these donation from Cash App, Apple Pay, and Chime. You don't know collectively if you're supporting him. You support a fan, obsessed, crushing on Alvo, or whatever the reasons are that you're giving them this money in the first place. Nobody knows collectively how many people, number one, are giving him a Cash App to sum up $100 for his quota. And you don't know how much each individual is sending. It's not like he's saying, okay, well, Sherry sent me 20 and Tanya sent me 10. You know what I'm saying? Where you can just add it up. He's not giving you, and even if you ask him, don't give him money if you got to take it to the point of asking him who gave him what. What I'm trying to say is that's a hustle. That's an online hustle that people have been doing for years online. And the hustle is a hustle because you can get a bag each day doing that. Saying that you only want $100, and he's mastered the hustle because he says $100, and people might say, well, if he got 800 people in his live, what is $100? I mean, because technically, if we all just gave him $1 a piece, that's $800, and he's not even asking for $1 from each of us. He's just asking for $100 collectively from all of us. Trust and believe. When he asks for 100, he might walk off that live and got like $1,000. You don't know. And then a lot of times when he gets off really quickly, because there's days where they're better than others. It's like the stock market. It's like with our views. Some days my videos do well. The views are up. I ride the wave, and then some days they're not. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with him hustling people out of cash apps. Talking about he only wants $100 quota today, but when he walks off, he made $500-$600. You already know I know what I'm talking about, because the time when he was in the mall, put a 1 in the chat. He made 7. He got mad and told you how much he made. That's how you found out in the mall. Him just walking around the mall in a matter of hour and a half. He made $700, and he spent 400 of the 7. So can you imagine? He was not on live no more than an hour and a half. He seldomly stays on live 2-3 hours. He does that once in a great while. Now you'll probably catch him doing that now because he needs to pay for that Airbnb. Because Shamar, in my opinion, has caught on to what he's doing, and he can't do it to Shamar anymore. Alvo definitely was wasted last night, and I think he met his man. CJ is gonna walk along, walk Alvo with a dog, like a dog. I said with a dog. Same thing. I don't think that's not his boyfriend, and I'm gonna tell you that's why I said let's get these likes up to 100 so I can let you listen to this video. That was fake. He said it yesterday. The boyfriend said it. Okay, we're already there, so let's get there then. Just keep hitting the like button. What is the new guy? Listen, also I need for you somebody to DM me, and I'm gonna end up giving you my Instagram link in a minute, because I want somebody to DM me the boyfriend's social media link. That's what I'm gonna need from you guys. Hold on one second. I gotta get that. All right, I'm gonna put my link in the chat here. I'll put it right in the chat. So somebody send me the boyfriend's social media link, because I want to see what he's gonna say after all this is said and done. I always like it's free. That's right. Okay, I'm back on the computer now. Oh, you're on the computer? Okay. Well, it's easier on the computer, manifest. Thank you, sis. It says I just hit the like. Thank you, so sweetie. Thank you. So I'm so far back with these comments that I'm way on some old ones. So what time will their mouth? Oh, that's funny you brought that up, Paris Evans. I started at 12 noon, like I said a couple of weeks ago when I was supposed to do the first one. We're gonna go for 5 hours, and I need to set that up. I don't know if I'm gonna set it up today because I'm really so behind. But it's gonna be at 12, and I might. I'm thinking I might even do it on my second channel. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. But no, actually, I'm gonna do to keep it so there's no complications. I'm gonna do it this marathon. I'm gonna do it on this channel, but I'm gonna start doing a couple of my random lives each day. I'm gonna try to do a second live, but I'm gonna start doing it on my second channel. So I hope you guys are subscribed to the second channel as well. But right now, you ain't gotta worry about it because the marathon is going to be done on my main channel, which is the channel we're on right now, until further notice. And then, like I said, I'm going to start doing my lives on my second channel as well. And I want you guys to be able to interact over there. I just don't want to start doing content on my second channel and I lose the focus of being consistent on my second channel. You know what I'm saying? Because it can happen. Yes, seems to have had the personal details when he was conducting Shamar's personal business and kept it for malice intent. Definitely. Yep. It says 169 in the live. Hey, cutie pie. Hi, sis. Okay, so let me find this video right now so we can listen to what the fake boyfriend, because the boyfriend, that dude is not his boyfriend. And he made everything clear in this video here. We're going to give a shout out to this lady whose channel this belongs to as well. The channel name is Blasted. Hold on, guys. It's coming up now. Hold on. I'm sitting here trying to refresh it. I got to end up getting a new computer. I don't know. Sometimes I be thinking I got a virus on my computer or something. I don't know what be going on with it. All right. Let me share.
Well, you guys know that Alvo had a new.
Hold on 1 minute. I want to give a shout out.
Over the weekend, they was in an Airbnb having fun, laughing, going out to eat, celebrating his.
Go over and subscribe to this young lady's channel, Blasted. And I hadn't seen this anywhere, so I want to share it with you because she's gonna let you guys listen to what the dude said. He's definitely, it was all a storyline. I already told you it was, but listen up. Trying to get this to full screen. I don't know why my computer does this. It's ridiculous.
Well, you guys know that Alvo had a new boo over the weekend. They was in an Airbnb having fun, laughing, going out to eat, celebrating his best friend's birthday. And now it's this. So CJ went live on his platform on the Clock app, and he spilled a few beans after Alvo blocked him and went live on his platform and started crying. Okay? Y'all just got to check out what CJ had to say, because CJ is accompanied by who he called his pilot, the person that helps him get those coins. And he also showed what he has grossed on his main platform in the last year and a half. And y'all, I think I saw over 200K. Y'all check it out and let me know what y'all think about this clip in the comment section.
Hey, be real. No. So I don't know what's going on where a person needs to be crying on the. I don't know why someone would be crying on live about me right now. I'm just enjoying the drink. Enjoying the drink. With the person that helps my life. You get miscontrol. Because I ain't do nothing. I'm enjoying my time. Oh, he blocked me. I don't care. He wants to go down that route. I don't care. I promise I don't care. That's childish. If anything, I gave you a topic to keep relevancy till you drop this song. If you comparing yourself to my trick is crazy. You comparing yourself to a person that's benefiting my life financially is crazy. And you feeling jealous off of that? It's even worse. I'm not saying that. You're not saying that, but I'm saying that. You feeling like I'm on a date with somebody is so weird where you have to block me. Go ahead, because that's childish. That's childish behavior. Besides the Airbnb time you spent with me, I barely knew of you. You should have took the information my friend told you on my soul. You should have took the information my friend told you. If you was really cool with me, you would know how I rock. The fact that you acting childish right now over get together, date, whatever you want to call it, with a person that puts money in my pocket some way, somehow, that you don't really do. And you have no competition with. And it's not even off of looks, it's not off of age, it's not from nothing. Pilot. You're not doing my flights. And you feel jealous where you have to cry? Even you're weird. Lululemon. That you couldn't get me that I asked you multiple times. Get me Lululemon. I don't have to entertain that. That's just the investment that gave me that engagement. Bro is cool. He's cool. Alvo is a cool person. I'm not going to say anything bad about his character. Yeah. You're going to get to the facts. I was not dating this man. I was doing it for content. I won't say I did it for the clout. Because I think I told you that from the beginning. Because when I first hit you up on the DM, I told you I think you look like the person I met you at the party that you confronted me at. And I just wanted to get clarity that was you. I'm not dissing him either, but the fact that you're blocking me and being childish, when I gave you the engagements and the like, the fact that I do all the content without doing TikTok and Instagram, and I'm still making 20 bands without more than you without having to be engaged. You're really disgusting. And I was gonna help you make money today. A year and a half. Touching you. You're not touching me.
What did he say? Let me see that. Hold on, he did that. I hate when them little kids be doing it all fast.
Make money today. A year.
I can't even really see. Can you?
Year and a half.
I don't know. I would have to.
You're not touching me. I walked out on you on the third day of the Airbnb. Ooh, let me stop playing. I heard it here first. Y'all heard all the conversation I was talking about during this live. I answered all y'all's questions. Y'all kept asking me, where's Alvo? I said I was going to probably meet him. And then I told y'all I was with my pilot. The fact that any person's crying in general in this world right now about me being with my pilot on a date, just drinking, is wild. If it wasn't for me giving the idea of side-eyeing you and being more masculine to bring engagements in, if it wasn't for me bringing the print in that brought engagements, because I knew they were going to bring the eye of, oh, y'all saw that. Y'all saw it jump, right? Y'all saw the print, right? If it wasn't for me doing the fake relationship type ideas.
Yep, you're talking about Alvo. Yep.
I brought all these different ideas that we did that blew up certain videos. I'm drinking right now, and you caused that problem. That's not fair. That's another thing. He keeps blaming about the past. The fact that you're bringing in that Shamar did to you, you're not crooked. It's annoying. Why do you keep bringing my past trauma? This, that, the third. He's on. What past trauma was me off for no reason? Like, I just took you to get acai bowls. Like, I didn't have to do that at all. I took you to go to my acai bowl place that I literally have peaceful environments with my friends. I didn't have to hang out with you at all. Honestly, I can take the nigga out on a date, dinner, buy him a gift, and then make up with them. And then he can make a TikTok saying we're all made up. It's just whatever y'all go with. What's that? People be wearing the fake ones. Y'all relationship don't last long when you're younger anyways. Girl, the relationship didn't last when it's not even existing. Y'all know how many fine niggas. That's the problem. Let me control myself because damn, I still gotta be respectful.
Well, that there you have it. So make sure to subscribe to Blast It. I'm not putting on nothing that's cussing, so let me get up out of here. I'm getting up out of here. Stop sharing this. Yeah, I'm not putting up anything that nobody's editing. And I looked at that video. Respect to Blast It. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to her channel. I respect her wholeheartedly because she must have cut out and edited as much as she could of any type of profanity. And I really respect channels that take the time out and do that. You know, you got to give people their flowers. You know what I'm saying? I like, how she did that. So go over and support her channel. She's a smaller channel, and we got to make sure that we acknowledge everybody out here. It's okay to like the lot. All right, I got to get down to. All right, it says hello, cutie pie. A minute. Thanks for sharing her channel. Yes. Carmela, you know the channel that we just looked at her video. If I might ask, because yeah, it was the first time I seen her channel, and I saw the thumbnail first, and I saw it in the suggested, and I seen the thumbnail of CJ Alvo's fake boyfriend, because that's definitely not his real boyfriend and never has been. And that's what made me click on it. And then I was like, okay, well, I never seen this channel. So she must have just started doing, she may have been around for a while, but maybe she doesn't do that much content on Shamar and Alvo. I don't know. But, no, I don't. But I will follow her. Thank you so much, Carmela. Yeah, I always like to, when you use people's content, you should show credits to the content creator. You don't just slap up their work. There's a lot of people out here, and I'm like the second largest channel holder that covers this content. And you got little channel holders, and and they're doing well for this stuff, and that's okay. I'm glad, that they're eating. But don't come disrespecting me. At the time, this person had like less than 400 subscribers, and they're like just conveniently taking my whole video, slapping it up, putting a thumbnail, a generic thumbnail, or on top of it. You know what I'm saying? And like, they gave me credit for one of my videos, but that was because they knew that they had to, because it was a personal DM conversation I had with Shamar that they had to give me credit for it, because they took it from my channel. And only one would have had it to share would have been me, because it was my DM conversation with Shamar. And then I said, and I had said, I called it out before it happened. I said, now watch this ninja, because the views did well on that video. Watch this ninja try to take every piece of content I put up, and my work is edited. I try to edit as much cuss words out as I can. I said, watch this ninja try to put up every single piece of content after that up. Yeah, and I checked that. I said, nah, don't keep putting my stuff up and not giving me credit for it. Nah, you piggybacking off of my work. I'm putting in the hard work having to edit that stuff. Sometimes it takes hours to edit all that cuss words out from these ninjas up here, cussing and carrying on. And so you just slapping up a thumbnail and getting paid all this money off of the efforts of what I'm doing. Now, we're not doing that. That's ghetto as heck. And then you're going to have a problem with it when I speak on it. But I'd be stupid not to. I must go view her channel. Yeah, make sure you go view her channel. Check it out. Yesterday, did Alvo... Hey, Kerry Taylor. It said, yesterday, didn't Alvo say they were going to the movies? That's what he said. That's what he said. They were gonna go get something to eat, and I think it was at the smoothie. They make those smoothie bowls. They call them. I can't even think of the name. He just said it inside the live when he was talking about Alvo. What is it? Acai bowls. Acai bowls. I can't pronounce it. But anyways, I call them smoothie bowls. And then they were going to the movies. I think that he was adding to the lie. He's one of those type of people. He'll start off telling the truth and then he adds to it. You know what I'm saying? Manifest reality. Miss David, that's exactly what they be doing too. Yeah, I'd be like, what the heck is going on? They get so, sometimes people let that money, like, I'm used to, doing my thing up here. I do this full time. I've been doing this since, I'm talking about like as far as me being monetized for it since 2019. So this ain't no excitement to me. It's just a normal 9 to 5, and I get paid for it. But some people they see that money that they can potentially make off of here, and they stop using their brain. You know what I'm saying? You could tell who will obviously let the money make them. Make the money. Don't make the money make you. You ain't even making sound decisions now. You just doing stuff that can get your whole channel taken down because you ain't following the guidelines of YouTube. You trying to piggyback and cut corners, trying to use my work, to save time for you and get views so you can get paid. Now, we're not doing that. Not over here. Not over here. If you do, you better show me some credit. That's why I'm going to stop putting my SL Davis in the middle of my videos like a lot of channel holders do. That's real smart that they do that. So even if you don't give them credit, I'm going to make you give me credit because I'm going to. But see, a lot of times people put things over your videos. And I'm gonna start you putting copyright music on at the bottom of it and down low so you can hear it like a little bit, so I'll be able to tell who's using it. You know what I'm saying? I work too, you know what I'm saying? Naturally I work too hard for that. Got some knucklehead all of a sudden trying to come over here. And what's so slow is this person, I mean, they're like got about 1,200 subscribers now. But I'm saying this person at the time had about 300-400 subscribers. What would make you think somebody with that many subscribers like myself that it would be okay for you to go to take a larger channel holder's content down and you don't get in trouble for that? You think that YouTube would back you up before me? Come on, just like use your brain. I've been watching you for a few weeks, but never dropped down. It's a video out with Alvo being drunk, fighting with this boy in the car. He's always fighting with somebody. I am him. Welcome, welcome. Knew this was going to happen. Alvo, walking dump truck. Don't nobody really want that boy. Yeah, because he's a mess. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪🐐. I can't pronounce it. Thank you, sweetie. Hot women. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪🐐🐪🐪. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪🐐🐪. Isn't that like a smoothie, baby girl, Antoinette? And then they just put like coconut and like different type of nuts and stuff on it and chocolate. I've never had one either, and I see them all everywhere. I am him. I haven't seen that one yet. Would that be considered reusable content? It's considered reusable content, but you can't say that lightly, because if that's the case, everybody would. It's also considered duplicate content, and that's why they call it commentary, because you have to make it into your own. You can't just slap up somebody's whole entire video and and just call yourself creating some new work. Because and see, you got to be careful how you put together content, because you could still be breaking the guidelines of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? As far as copyright. Says he was supposed to go out, have drinks, eat, and movies. Guess. Yeah, well, he lies a lot. The only thing that he did say that was the truth was that when he got off of work, CJ got off of work, he was going to take him to get one of those IC bowls. It says, I am him. What channel was it on? Hey, Snatch by Diego. What's good with ya? Okay. I see. Bo. Okay, Davis, you've been holding it down. Thank you. I'm Virgo. Thank you so much, sweetie. I'm a Virgo. Diamond told Ebony, make that money. Don't let the money make you. That's what I'm trying to say, Desi. That's what I'm trying to say. Make that money. Don't make that money make you. And that's what, you know what? From the Players Club. I wish you would have said that a little sooner, because I wouldn't even have to go into that long drawn out what I was trying to say that this channel holder was trying to do. It's like, sis, make that money. Don't let that money make you. Like, don't get too sidetracked now. Now you're doing stupid stuff to get that money. Make the money. Don't make the money make you. I understand. We definitely appreciate all your hard work. Thank you, Natural E. It says, I don't know if I can put that. I don't want to get blocked my first time dropping down. Well, no, you can't put no links in my chat anyways. I got my channel sold up. So even if you try to put it, it would be hell for review. I see bowls. Is gross. You said it's gross? I thought they were like smoothies. Hi, Ego number 1. It says, that is fine. I will try to go find it, but thank you for no. Cutie Pie. He can tell you what channel. He won't be able to put the link, because by default I have it where you can't put links. I think the only one can put links is my moderators, which are you. You could put a link, but he can't put the link, or she can't put the link, whoever it is. Yes, Chick Blasted Page. She does excellent work. Okay, so you do know who Blasted Page is. Well, shout out to her. I have to give shout outs to people when I use their content, because just like Alvo, I have Alvo's channel by default in my who to describe to at the bottom of my channel with everybody else's channels. I got my second channel down there. I got my husband's channel down there. I got Shamar's channel down there, and I got everybody in the sector. I just recently even put the lady that I'm talking to that just started doing content on Shamar and Alvo. The person that was taking my content, I even got her down for you to subscribe to her channel. I got everybody down there that's on this sector, just about. I think down by the valley, I want to say I got her down there by default. So that means every time I upload a video, even if it's not about Shamar, it could be about Christian Rock, an update, who knows, or queenopp or something like that. By default, in the description, you can see all the channels that I'm asking people to subscribe to. And that's how I get down, you know. Today, the relationship with Josh was oh God. Every relationship that he's in is always a mess. Bowls has coconut flakes, pineapple chunks, passion fruit, oat, frozen fruits, chopped ice. Okay. Yeah, it's a smoothie, but they put it in a bowl. That's how I always look at it. Well, anyways, that's where he was supposed to take him. He couldn't pronounce it like myself, so I can't talk about how he couldn't pronounce it. But yeah, he was supposed to take him to get one of those bowls and to the movies. Now the movie, I didn't hear him mention about the movies when he just exposed the whole situation of how he's mad at him right now because things ain't going his way, Alvo's way. The dude didn't mention nothing about no movie. So we all know that Alvo lies. So, you know, you can only take what he says with a grain of salt. So that's all I can tell you about that. You know, I don't believe nothing he says because the dude is crying out for attention. Make sure y'all keep hitting that like button now. Let's get it up to maybe 200 if you don't mind. It says, yes, manifest reality, big facts. Oh, man. Yes, I just want to check in with y'all and see how things was going today. I'm not going to stay on here too long. I just want to do a little brief, little live with y'all. Make sure you have your notification bell on option all if you are subscribed to the channel or thinking about subscribing to the channel. And also, if somebody could send me the link to matter of fact, I think I put it inside. I'm gonna put it in the chat again. Send me the link to CJ's channel, you know, Alvo's fake boyfriend's channel, because we know now he is not with Alvo. Alvo lied about that. It says CJ got his clout, now he's out. Yep, you already know he got his clout, now he's out. I'm surprised his nose hasn't gotten bigger. I know, right? You said you surprised his nose ain't got bigger. That boy is definitely Pinocchio all day. That boy is definitely Pinocchio all day. Says Alvo lies about everything. Yep. On two different levels. There is no way Alvo thought that they could ever anywhere it. Yep. And it don't mix. Does someone know Shamar's new boo's channel? Yeah, it's right here. Let me go on to it before we leave. Matter of fact, get them likes up while we're still up on here now. Bete. Let me stop. I know y'all be thinking like this lady is a nutcase. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up for you. Now y'all know I don't cross promote, but I'm in a good mood today. And then I'll show you what Alvo's sitting here doing, shaking his funky behind. And then we'll get off. Make sure y'all keep hitting that like button while we're in here, though. Well, look. All right, here it is. Here's this channel right here. Big _ AV2. And I'll just put it in the chat for y'all. Go over there and support him. I ain't no hater. I'm a congratulator. Don't hate the player, hate the game. So that's him right there. And I need for someone to send me the link to Alvo's fake boyfriend. I don't know if he's on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever links that he has. Please send that to my DM. And my DM, I think I put it in there just a second ago. Where's it at? Here's mine. Right here. And I'll also show you. And then we'll look at Alvo shaking his booty. Oops. Dude is slow. I guess he's back. What is he back at his parents' house? Because that don't look like no Airbnb, honey. This was about an hour ago he put this up. He's got a nerve to sit there and go into Shamar's account. You little thief. This dude is a thief. Yep, he's back at, listen, he's back at his family's house as of an hour ago. Dude's a loser. Loser. Oh, boy. So let me put this. And this is my page here. So please DM me the information. Matter of fact, I'm doing juicing tomorrow, 21 days, if anybody wants to join me. And by me just saying it, which I was deciding if I was going to say it or not, is just me being accountable for myself. Because I really want to do a cleanse. And I'm just eating up all the stuff I'm not going to be able to eat tomorrow. So I can start. But if anybody wants to join me, let me know. And we can get started. Yep, look at that. That was in my kitchen, my old kitchen. You see that? I was on day 8 of a juice fast. You see all those watermelons I bought? These are English cucumbers, a box of them. Those watermelons that you've seen in the corner near the AC, though, over there underneath this table, that was ones that I had bought prior to ordering just a bulk of them from a fruit produce factory. Basil, that's what that plant is. Basil, red bell peppers, beef tomatoes. Yeah, I do it like that, boo. What you know about that? That was in my old kitchen. Yeah. Does someone know Shamar's? We already seen that, so why am I looking at that? Davis, people need to say what number they are when they check that. Like, yeah, that would be nice if they did that, right? So I at least would know what number. Right, and going forward, when y'all come in hitting the like button, be like, I'm like number 68. That's what's up. Exactly. That's what's up. We could do that. Thank you, Kerry Taylor. So somebody send me the link, like I said, and then we can start following what CJ has to say next, because I think that he has more to say than what he This is on the face video. Took me, I want to see what he has to say going forward, because I know that Alvo's gonna try to get cute, and the dude gonna clap back at him. I want to be around. Alvo's very boring. We all know that. Okay, love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah. Bye for now.